So first, from the product side, we do have a bit of a fun little secret that we've been keeping. For the past few months, we've been working on hiring new folks onto our team, Andre, Danny, but we've also been working on building a teammate to join yours. Pretty soon, you'll all get to meet Pulse, your AI community builder that combines community building best practices from what we've learned from over 7,000 communities on Heartbeat with its knowledge of the Heartbeat platform to guide you in building a sustainable community business. It can help you manage and update your community automatically, and it'll help you troubleshoot challenges if you ever find those within your community so that they don't slow you down. All the while weaving in the playbooks, the insights, the recipes that we've learned from thousands of thriving communities. Taking you to my community here, we have Barnyard Banter. It's a community of animals on a farm, and they're just trying to live their lives. They don't have much money to their name, but they're doing their best. We got Dottie the hen, we got Maisie the cow, and of course Boris the goat. And you might notice a new player has entered the arena here in the top right. And if I click this right here, we open up Pulse, my collaborator. So let's build some content out in this community. Every community needs a goat, 100% agree. Let's start with creating a course for my community members in the Barnyard Banter. Let's tell Pulse, let's create a course on making the perfect farm style burger. Let's make that soy. We don't want to anger the barn animal members. And Pulse will come back to us with a response. Pulse is trained on the Heartbeat platform very deeply. Pulse knows every single constraint, every single limitation, every single feature that it can leverage, and it combines that with the best practices of building and creating from scratch on Heartbeat. So it asks, what type of course is better for our making the perfect burger? Let's do an evergreen course. I don't need folks to be in a cohort for this. And she will think, should it be a free course for your community or paid? Well, I did mention that my farm animals don't have much money to their name, but let's just charge them a few bucks. Let's charge $5. And so what Pulse is going to do is it's not just going to create this course. It's also going to say, what else needs to be created for this course to work? Well, I need to create an offer with the one-time payment for $5. And whenever somebody creates an offer, we know that you also need to create a sign-up page. So it's going to proactively help you throughout the creation process and make sure that it's anticipating your needs. So we can see it do a few tool calls. It's looking at my community, trying to understand the context in which it's working with, and it gives me an action. Should I create the farm soy burger course? Now, the reason why we don't automatically create this for you is we don't want to create all these big changes in your community without you expressly understanding what's happening. So there will be a lot of transparency at every step here. You'll even be able to audit its tool calls and what it's finding from those tool calls. And anytime we're referencing content that's existing in your community, you could easily link out to it and view it. We want to make sure that you're auditing the bot experience, that you trust it every step of the way. Okay, so let's go ahead and create it. Cool, done. And let me just go to my courses. Oh, it looks like I had one from testing earlier, but here's the new one right here. And it's created my course, Making the Perfect Farm Style Soy Burger. Awesome. And let me just now ask it to, let's say we want a channel created for this community as well. And since I just made a soy burger course, maybe we should make a channel for sharing recipes. So let's go ahead and ask Pulse. Now, let's create a channel to share recipes. So Pulse is thinking, well, what channels work best for recipe sharing? Is it a chat channel? Is it a thread-based channel? Let me maybe ask the user. So it says, what type of channel? A thread channel? A chat channel? Oh, look, it's like I trained her. And then let's tell her thread. And now she will go ahead and build an action plan. just like before, where she'll compile the, oh, look, she actually has one more question for us. Should it be open to, oh, that's a good question, actually. Should it be open to everybody or limited to specific groups in my community? Just thinking of things that I wouldn't. Let's make it public for the whole community. And now she will probably go ahead and create my channel for me. So she's thinking and creating your channel. And now I'll go ahead and click confirm. And we see we have that recipe sharing channel on the left with nothing created yet and ready for folks to engage in. And we'll just confirm that it is not a private channel. So she did the configuration right too. Awesome. All right, y'all. So let's just do one more demo for you before I open up to any questions you have. So I'll open up my chat panel again, and let's create an event. Because what is a course on learning how to cook without a big cookout, right? So let's create a big cookout event that will be hosted in the barn for all my members. They're going to think within the context of all the things we already created. We created a course, and Pulse knows every single thing that we just did. It's going to now create a cookout. So when do we want to host the cookout? I don't know. Let's give them some time to learn. I don't want to be eating really nasty burgers. So let's say on Halloween at noon. And Pulse will know when Halloween is. Everybody knows when Halloween is. It's October 29th, right? All right, so she's thinking, and she will give me my action plan shortly. She might ask a few more questions first because creating an event requires a bit more context than just creating a channel. If Pulse ever runs into technical issues, first of all, we monitor the error reports that come in, so we'll be able to understand what happens from the back end and immediately fix it. But I've also told Pulse that if you ever run into issues, you can still help our community admin. Just tell them all the things you're about to do and guide them through it on the platform. So that's what Pulse does here. It says, why don't you go to your events channel and fill in all these details, and I'll walk you through the process. So that's a high-level demo. I'm just super excited to get this in your hands as quickly as possible. And David, to be honest, I have trouble with knowing whether to call agents she, he, it, they, them. I don't know. I've been kind of going back and forth. Maybe you have a philosophical blog or article I could read on it. I'd be very curious.